The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. Great news! We found out from Ripple CEO Garglinghouse that their stablecoin will be launching in a few weeks instead of months. This is a lot sooner than most of us were expecting, which is understandable given that we don't have access to all the details, but it seemed like it could be further away. This is great news for all XRP holders around the world, as XRP is essential for both the stablecoin's existence on the XRP ledger and for transactions. In my opinion, if the stablecoin is widely used, it will help boost confidence in the change's long-term stability. Because, let's face it, who among us can successfully use the war chest Ripple as? I mean, really, it's Ripple, isn't it? I can tell it's rippling. As an extra builder, there are many reasons to be enthusiastic and excited about this, but it has nonetheless caused some trouble. Ripple, check out this headline. I would rather use XRP on XRPL than RLUSD, according to the CTO. Plus, I'd like to tell you the story behind the creation of RLUSD, a Ripple stablecoin, because there's a long-time member of the XRP community who appears to be losing faith in Ripple and XRP in general. And I respectfully disagree, my perspective is very different. Just so we're clear, I don't come from a financial family or anything. You should not put your money where your mouth is, or make a purchase based on my recommendations. I am not a financial advisor. Making movies on YouTube regarding cryptocurrency is something I like doing for fun, and as a pastime, I'm just an enthusiast. Here is an article from CoinDesk that addresses the first point. During Wednesday's Korea Blockchain Week, Ripple Labs CEO Garglinghouse stated that the company can help. We will definitely debut soon, weeks, not months, and the dollar-peg stablecoin is almost ready to be issued. Finally, he mentioned that it's called Ripple. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and RL were all created inside that architecture. Quote ended. Plans for the token, he said, were conceived after USD Coin. We saw a chance for a reputable competitor, already collaborating with several financial institutions, to leverage into that market when USDC, the second largest stablecoin by market cap, at $34 billion, lost its dollar peg in March 2023. Here's another comment from Garglinghouse. According to Ripple, their stable currency ideas were initially announced in April, and they promised that the token will be fully backed by US dollars, short-term US treasuries, and other liquid assets. I believe that this asset class is still in its infancy, thus there is still room for another big player to enter the market. Obviously, there are two major players here, Tether and USDC. However, another responsible party could step in and ensure that everything was done in accordance with the law. In fact, I would go so far as to say that they handled it almost perfectly before the case with the SEC. We all know the SEC accusations were baseless, but it doesn't imply they were perfect in every aspect of their business dealings. What's more, there was a severe lack of transparency. Looking back at 2014 and 2015 is just mind-blowing. When releasing a stable coin, there is a little more clarity on what needs to be done, and that Ripple has always been the responsible adult in the room who wants to do things the right way, by the book, and follow the rules. Alternatively, I find it hard to believe that anyone would engage in such behavior. You gotta read the room, though, it doesn't imply they can't be attacked here. The folks at Garglinghouse are really worried that the SEC is about to launch an assault on us. Although he refrained from mentioning USDC, he did openly state his belief that Tether will face attacks and that they simply desire to do things differently. With the market cap for stable coins being as low as it is right now and then expected to rise into the trillions of dollars, he thinks there's room for an entrant like Ripple to step in and do this. We're still in the early stages of adoption, so I think it's possible. Yeah, I totally see that kind of stuff occurring. Still, I'd like to give this some thought. So, here is my opinion. In general, I've said that no one entity can ensure XRP's sustainability in the long run. The well-being of the whole ecosystem depends on it. Ripple is only one of many important services that may be built over the XRP ledger. So, Ripple is the most renowned, and rightfully so, for all the right reasons. But hey, we all matter. However, I cannot recall a single instance in Ripple's history where a favorable business statement prompted the price of XRP to rise in response to any positive business development. Climb to the top. I can see how it would happen with a stock, but that isn't the case here. Still, I think it's important for developers to consider the long-term effects of their work and how it fits into the ecosystem. Launching the stablecoin is just one more step that, if taken, might contribute to the project's sustainability in the long run. As an XRP holder, I am concerned about this because I would like to see more of the same whenever there is new functionality added to the platform. Incredibly good. I wanted to offer my comments before continuing with what attorney Bill Morgan said, and to be honest, I still think he's right. For the most part, I agree with him. My main point is that you need to put more of your own energy into considering the ecosystem as a whole. So, I just wanted to share my thoughts on the matter. I don't think the news about Ripple adding smart contract capability to the XRP ledger or their stablecoin, RLUSD, going live in a few weeks has had much of an effect on the price of XRP according to the Howey test. In fact, I'd question the rationality of any investor in XRP who believes they can profit from holding XRP after all the work Ripple has put into it over the past few years. So, I totally agree with that. It's a very good point. The answer is no. There is zero proof that Ripple's actions will lead to XRP's devaluation. When compared to Ripple, the SEC has been more influential in driving up the price of XRP. I can assure you of that. Notify me of the day of their attack. After XRP gained legal certainty, it will be clear. The data is well displayed in the graphs, yes, without a doubt. So, can we reasonably anticipate that Ripple will perform the heavy lifting necessary to drive up the price of XRP? No, I think that's a flawed perspective. Considering the ecology as a whole is the way to go, in my opinion. Although ripples play a role, you shouldn't put all your eggs in their basket and expect them to produce the desired outcome. After all, the market is telling you that's not how they see it. After all, ripples can produce 5 more stellar news headlines in the coming week, and the market will simply disregard them. Oh, that's great. We really appreciate that, isn't it? That is the case, and that has been the case thus far. I am telling you this for a reason, and it has caused this ripple. I would rather use XRP on XRPL than RLUSD, according to the CTO. Seeing my video is an honor. Bye for now, and please subscribe to my channel and give it a like.